Unfortunately, as you guys know, we lost one player. And, well, unfortunately, he's the only guy that can translate for me.
I mean, you could run him as an NPC briefly.
Well, not too worried about that. Because the 2 days that you guys are down, my character just disappears. And, well, Sorp comes back and now has a new droid floating around him. So
Okay.
that's what he did with this time.
Oh, I want to ask, did I miss anything last?
Last session,
Yeah.
5 XP.
Ah, okay. And story-wise?
And in story wise, we basically took care of a lot of the competition. And at this point, it's just maintenance on keeping it that way, and of course, doing our own thing.
Ah, okay.
So, my guy, so has used his XP to raise his skill in computers. So he's now got 3 yellow and 1 green.
Nice.
So anything you need for computers, my character is there for. Now, as for what happened with that said, last session, bada bing, bada boom, we took about 4 days, maybe 5 days to take care of the competition, either through bribery, drugging, tampering, and of course,
Putting explosives in the engines of the vehicles.
shooting people as well.
Yeah, the fun part.
The ways of a Jedi.
Yes, the way of a Jedi.
The ways.
This is the
But
way.
It is the way.
our guy, so the good news is our guys have time to take on another job if we want, or we can take on individual jobs, which will just speed up time. And in which point, yes, we would need a pilot at that point, or we can go, or you can have my character even look for a mission for the team.
Can I check the like a bounty terminal?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna be looking up Cresto. One of the ones that you posted before.
Yep.
So checking the log, I know he's on this planet. And then what do I roll to find his precise location? Or what do I do?
It's going to be, now, if you're going to do it through the computer terminal, it's going to be 2 purple.
Well, what skill am I rolling?
Well, if you're doing it through the terminal, it's computer.
Okay, and so 2 purple or 3?
2.
Okay, 2. All right.
Unless you want my guy to look it up.
Oh.
Okay. You unfortunately get locked out of the computer.
Shh. Rip. Plan B, to the bar.
To the bar. All right. Is anybody else going to assist them, or?
I will.
Yeah. Okay. So you go with him to the bar. He's gonna do some talking to patrons. So you get to the local bar. You see, of course, it's a crowded bar with less than reputable people. And yes, in the background you hear do 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 do.
The only thing they ever play in a cantina. The only thing.
It's the only thing they know how to play.
The only thing that's legally allowed to play in a cantina.
Yeah, the Empire
As you all
canceled
know.
basically everything else.
Wait.
Yes.
Can you give me 1 second? Wait. There. Where is it? There. Making myself.
So you can do well, actually, it'd be a street smarts at this point.
Alright, streetwise it is. Difficulty?
Well, so you do have one other person to assist you.
Oh.
And he can boost you, well, unless he has better skill in it. Which I don't know if Gamro does. Let me check the Gamro. I think Gamro might.
I can only offer willpower and presence.
But you okay, so you would still be able to at least give him a boost die.
Yeah.
Alright. And the difficulty is...
Oh, the difficulty is going to be 2 purple.
What the fuck? Alright, point taken. I mean, what are you playing that on?
I think it's a trumpet.
Actually, it's called in German the Flügelhorn.
Oh, wow.
Ah!
You actually play?
Yeah, for
Impressive.
15 years now. For the sound, I'm using a jazz dampener. Don't know the exact name.
Okay. I play a tenor horn, but like I'm not that good.
I used to play drums and I sucked at it. Yes. I have no rhythm. I have no beats. That's the only reason I stunk at it. I mean, come on, all I have to do is bang on a drum.
Yeah,
Not
Drum
that
is
easy. But
like
But
a friend of
anyways,
mine plays drums, and he says he's a beginner, and for beginning is like 6 beats in a second. That's damn.
Yep, and it's very repetitious. You have to keep it up.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got a success on my roll.
Yep, I saw that. So you ask for him right away in the bar. Patron says he's sitting right over there.
He's what?
Sitting right over there.
Oh.
And of course, are you gonna look over right away or?
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of focus in on him.
Okay, and let me see if he notices you. Here's hoping he doesn't. Otherwise,
Can I roll like stealth to try to stay sort of incognito?
Well, he's got one chance to get this, and problem is you being incognito in Mando armor.
Rip.
Well,
Well, I mean, there are a lot of atypical characters in here. You know.
You're right. But let me get the.
I think. No, I forgot what I wanted to say. Rip.
You want to say how great I am? Thank you.
Yes.
No, trust me, I can be very conceited at times. But
I mean, who doesn't?
Okay. 3. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's fairly open, so we'll do that. And like you pointed out, it is very busy in there. And of course, also loud. So, here's his difficulty. And let's see here.
Oh,
2 successes, and we forgot to roll for Destiny chips as well as morality. Did everybody do their morality
Oof.
last time?
No,
Well,
because that
who
last
was
time
here?
was not there.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. So go ahead and roll, and then we'll worry about the what the guy does in 1 second. Hello?
what?
Oh, just waiting for everybody
Yeah.
to roll their Destiny.
I mean, I rolled the dark side, but we got
What
another.
what do I roll again? for
The
it?
white dice.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Just roll one of those, and that's to determine how many destiny points we get.
Uh,
Fuck.
And we need one. We have one last person who can offset that.
That would be Fod, but he's AFK. Or not Fod, or Gamera.
Gamera.
What? Sorry, was
Roll in
AFK
for
a
destiny
sec.
points.
Oh yeah. Give me the Destiny. Wish me luck. No.
or simply no.
Wow, I have a lot to work with.
Oh Jesus.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Basically,
You don't want me to play this now, I guess.
okay.
The dark
All right,
side
guys,
is
gonna
definitely
roll
stronger.
as a tell and see if he's smart enough to figure out what to do. Here's hoping he's not smart enough. Come on. There we go. And hey, he's got 1 yellow, 1 green.
Oh God.
And say basic flight or fight passage. And the shock from it. So here we go. Okay, 1 success, 1 threat. All right. So the success here's how the success is going to go. He's gonna drop for cover under the as quickly as possible. The threat is you'll get at least 1 shot, Lena, before he gets full coverage.
Alright, so range combat it is. And let's see, so my rifle has accurate ×2, so 3, and then I'm going to aim, and then how many purple?
Cannot take aim right now.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
Very fast action.
Okay.
I can't. Can I hit him with my stick, or is he too far away?
Too far away right now.
Okay.
So I can't aim, but I still have 3 boost, and then how many purple is it?
Well, it's going to be I would say short range.
Short range, so just 1. All right. Oh!
Okay. Wow.
Can I say that my triumph is that nobody detects the shot because my gun has a suppressor?
Unfortunately, I can't allow that. But again, you're forgetting where you are. Nobody cares.
Oh yeah, good
It's
point.
basically here's how what happens. You right as he's dropping to the ground, you hit him right dead in the head. And basically the music stops for 2 seconds, they look and then they go back. to what they're doing. And so you got him so perfectly that instead of falling to the ground, he falls right back into his seat.
Oh, nice. And so his
So-
bounty was 194. Sweet.
Another bounty hit the dust.
Yep.
But okay, so you went and did that job. Meantime, for Lord Chuckberry,
Yes.
right now you got a little Jordan with you. He's just watching you, trying to figure out what you want to do.
Well, as my
He-
company already dealt with the what?
He pulls out his data pad, types. So, what would you like to do today?
Oh, well. Oh, I thought I was with. Wait, I'm confused.
Confused?
Didn't I? Yeah. No. Out of character, didn't I go within the cantina?
Oh, I didn't know you went with them to the cantina. Okay.
Yeah. I said that
Yeah,
I'm
he
going
did.
with them.
I thought Gamro said he was going with you.
I didn't say anything, but I accept that I went with him as I gave him the boost. So
Oh, okay.
Well, you confused the Germans.
Don't worry. I'm sure us Americans sound all alike. But no, trust me. Over here, I'm constantly scratching my head at a lot of things here, but that's a different story. And just so you know, I'm also 20% Prussian, so I get it. But anyway, so that with that said, okay, so we all went to do that, and the kid, well, couldn't make it inside the building. They won't let him in.
Oof.
But he's sitting right outside with his droid floating around him. And when you guys get back out, he just looks at you and looks at the body and just shrugs.
I am stretching myself a bit, like we would have done some heavy working. Like that was fast money.
He just looks at you and says, and pulls out his data pad again and types in. So, what would you guys like to do now?
Good question.
Yep, very good question. Let me check the bounty postings. So let's see. That's Naboo, Coruscant, Core Worlds. Yeah, there's nothing I can do right now in terms of bounties.
Right.
So I guess if he's
Well,
got some sort of other job.
well, why don't we use the money for some time to relax as an opportunity? I mean, we could. For what do we have the money to spend elsewhere?
I could buy more gear.
But we also could buy a lot of booze.
True.
Or we could buy tickets for a pod race or something like that.
Or you can even gamble on the pod race.
Oh, dude, if we fucking bet on our guy.
I mean, he's tiny enough for a pod racer.
No, I'm just saying that if all the other racers are OOC, then and we bet on our guy, then that's basically free money.
let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet say 1,500 credits.
Okay. So
I want the same.
Just post it in the cantina how much you're gonna bet, but and that will be that. My character, on the other hand, is going to use that time to and use his credits, because my character actually has a great idea. And let's see here. My character going to take 50 credits of his own.
And build a time machine. Oh, sorry.
Trust me, if he could, he would. But let's see. He's only got a short time to do this while you're betting. Let's see here.
Well, like I said, just for the bet, I mean, I'm betting it on the race that the Hut wanted to bet on. You know, the one that we
Right.
rigged. So basically, like, once our guy wins, then money.
Okay. Here he goes. He should be able to do this in a short time. So, mechanics check. And he has schematics for it, so it reduces the difficulty. And does the 50% I have apply to that situation? Let me see here. No, it's only 50% towards programming and constructing droids. All right, so that would be it. And oof, 2 failures, but 5 advantage. Is there anything I can spend that 5 advantage on? Because he ends up failing badly.
What was he trying to do?
He was trying to make a special grenade.
Oh.
Okay, so now he's using that to get improved schematics.
So he can
So
build
that,
more of them?
well, now it reduces his difficulty to 1.
Sorry, I'm just AFK for 1 second.
No problem. So with that, he can now anytime he produces grenades, it's 1 purple. So he can make almost any kind new the group needs. But with that said, at least something good came out of it. So he lost 50 credits towards that, and of course 4 hours. So he looks at you guys and says, and just types, "Would you guys like to get a job?"
More money?
I would
Sure.
say yes.
As long as if we got time to kill before the race, sure.
He said he'll look it up on the computer.
But Jesus Christ. That's a roll.
Yep. Wow. He finds out that the hut that we're currently working for has, of course, another mission. High paying mission.
How high?
Let's see. It would be, if we distributed it amongst 5 people, it would be 3,000 credits each.
Ooh.
Oof.
So so he found that out, and he just points to it and asks you guys, should we take it?
Well, what are the job details?
Pulls it up. Apparently, assassination. And he points out it's another hut's attendant.
Like the assistant of another hut?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Says apparently it used to be one of his assistants and got paid better by the other hut. So our hut is a little peeved off at this.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm. So it's yes, the personal assistant to a hut is a hard target to assassinate. So it's up to you guys if you want to try for it.
I mean, if you could lure him away from, because my gun's basically a sniper rifle now, so if you can lure him, out in the open, then he's good as dead.
Yeah, but the problem is all huts have security. A
Oh,
lot of. So, I mean, just think about when Jabba the Hutt goes anywhere. There's at least 6 or 7 guards with him.
well, I'm not talking about the hut himself. I'm saying like if you can find his assistant and get the guy away from the hut, or like find him if he's going on like a beer run for the hut, then says like, hey, do you have a minute? And then Lena lines him up, pow, profit.
The hut tenants are like that Twi'lek that was with Jabba. They're always close at hand.
Oh, so I guess there's no way to use like if one of you guys could use like speech, this what is the skill in this game for negotiation? If you guys are able to use negotiation to get him away.
I mean, it's you guys can do whatever you want to try to get to him. You can even
Well,
go in, blaze the guns a blazing, but I guarantee you that way you're going to run into some problems.
I think like he's the attendant, so he is the guy that also sets up like if it's not big business that would normally like sign papers for businesses and stuff, like if it's not nothing big where the hut himself has to do things
Yeah.
like. So maybe we could say that we wanted to make a deal with him and we would first meet with the attendant without the hut and stuff, and still the attendant would have security, but not as much as if he would be with the hut. And that would be like a way like to poison him or stuff like that.
Yep, you have many options on that route. However, Lord Chuck Berry, my character, all of a sudden takes out his data pad and looks like he's taking pictures of you.
What are you doing?
Oba Jabba Shibibo. And then he forgets himself and just starts moving things around. And then he looks at you again and gives that little smirk and basically does a hand motion where it looks like he's swinging something.
The lightsaber.
Confused.
I mean, it's up to him how he wants to interpret it.
Like I play like I wouldn't understand and just confused, tilt my head a bit.
And then he shakes his head, types on the pad again, and you read the pad. The pad says, "What kind of hand weapon would you best be able to utilize?"
Well, depends on the situation. Different hand weapon for a different situation. Because I'm not sure like how we would play it out if I would admit it, so I still play it safe a bit.
He's just he types, "I'm just looking to build you something to make you more efficient."
He says to the character that only attacked someone with a weapon once.
He just types out, "Better you than me."
Well, I mean, I don't think we have a kyber crystal to make use of a lightsaber. So a very good blade would be nice.
Yeah, like a vibro
And
sword.
he looks at you and types, "You want a lightsaber or a vibro sword?" He's a little confused at the question.
I was saying that, well, for a lightsaber we would have to use a kyber crystal, and I don't think that we will get a kyber crystal in the next time. So a normal blade, like a vibro blade, would be nice.
Okay, vibro blade. All right.
Because I don't think that you have a kyber crystal in your assortment.
No, he doesn't. He 100% doesn't. All right, so he's gonna make you a nice sword. Let's see here, because that's what he's best at. Let's see here. Do. An attachments. Not looking for that. Attachments. There we go. The crap. Okay, so let's see here. A nice melee bladed weapon, vibro weapon. There we go. Or he can do a power weapon.
What's a power weapon?
It's a powered weapon, basically like force pikes, things like that.
Oh,
But he can still make it technically. He can basically make that into a simple enough sword for you.
okay, yeah, that would be nice.
Draw staff, force pike. Okay, so he thinks and he's like, okay, and then he basically walks away, and he will spend his credits on this. Let me get this character set for it. Okay, and of course he is making that, so it's going to be a little more difficult. And he just goes back and does it. Boom. Oof. Okay, so he's out 200 credits.
Oof.
However, 6 advantages. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna have to spend it that way. Absorb blows. Okay. Alright, so he's got schematics now for vibro weapons.
Nice.
Difficulty. And of course, with the extra 2, he's going to be doing lesson learned, which means his next crafting check is reduced by another one.
Nice.
So, my guys at least got something out of the credits. But, all right. So, with that said, unfortunately, he's gone for the whole day trying to construct a weapon for him.
Don't suppose we could probably go buy one.
Oh, you could go buy one if you wanted. You could do that at any time. My character was just trying to see if there was a way he can make a better weapon.
Okay.
Because you gotta remember, that's what he's all
Yep.
about.
I know from experience. Multiple times.
So let's see here. He's gonna take care of his credits real quick. So are you guys taking on that job then?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how we're going to pull it off, but
Well, it's no timeline. Just wants it done.
okay.
So, and you.
I'm back, sorry.
All right. You also learn when you go to talk to the HUD about it that the that attendant is working for the person, the first place persons. They were basically financing the person who was most likely to win.
Interesting.
So he said there's it's a 2-in-1 deal for him. In other words, he can take care of a rival as well as make it less easier for them to obtain more better another pilot. So that's what he basically offers you.
Is there any way we can get information about, like, any times that the guy's on his own, or at least with less security?
It depends on how you're going to research it. Are you going to the bars? Are you going on the computers? Are you going to sit outside and observe the palace?
Bar, I guess. Or that's where
All
Lynn
right.
is going.
A bar is skullduggery.
All right. So, but skullduggery, not streetwise?
Sorry, streetwise. You're right.
All right. And the difficulty is what?
For such a high up target, for purple.
Fuck. I'm probably going to fail this. Actually, and I can't flip a light sight. Oh, shit.
I can though.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for reminding
Rip.
me.
Anybody want to give me
Yeah.
a boost?
I can.
Alright.
So let me see here. Let me get that all flipped over. Thank you. So now it's 1 red and 3 purple.
Yes. But if you're flipping that, then I'm going to flip.
It's up to you.
Yep. Well, I mean, if there's
Okay.
1 red and 3 purple, I kind of need to. Ah! Fuck.
Let's see here. Oh, failure and a threat. All right, you don't find out any information. And as for what the threat is, I'm not going to say anything towards it.
Oh, God.
So, that's what you so are the others following with you, or are they going to do their own research?
I would follow.
All right.
What are you exactly researching? I just.
I was trying to
read
find
the thing.
out any sort of like I was trying to figure out the patterns of the target. Try to find out, if there are any times he's on his own. Like maybe say if he went to the bar on his own or something like that. Like I was trying to find that out, but the guy was pretty tight-lipped.
What target?
The guy for the job that we took.
Which job? The main job? The
No,
pod race? Or?
there's while we're waiting for the pod race, there's the hut guy that we're working with. He has another job where he wants us to assassinate the aide of a different hut.
Hmm?
Like he basically wants to kill that hut's equivalent of Bib Fortuna.
Because
Okay.
it's a 15,000 credit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Which
okay.
the huts is chump change. That's chump change.
Yeah, so I was trying to go to the bar and see if we could get info that way, but that didn't work.
All right.
And now there's a hidden threat, so that makes it even worse.
All right. Well, seeing as you do have somebody there with you, they can do a perception check.
Yep.
Can I help with perception? Unskilled assist?
You're a little busy.
Oh.
Oh no! Wait, I forgot. I gotten okay, 3 successes, but I gotten a blue dice because of my skill. I forgot. But yet 3 successes.
Yeah, but you also forgot that I also forgot to give you the difficulty.
Oh yeah.
So just
Okay,
roll
then
the blue and the purples.
Well,
Okay.
it's gonna be 2 purples and 1 setback.
Why the setback?
Because it's a bar, it's a lot of
Oh.
bodies.
So he still has 2 successes and 1 threat.
All right. He sees a group of individuals at another table eyeing you guys up. But he doesn't. But as for the threat, they just look like they're just talking about about something else.
Okay.
So that's what's going on with that right now. So what about Gamro? What are you doing?
I don't really know what I want to do.
You have no clue what your character would like to do?
Maybe he would meditate. Maybe. Yeah. I think he's probably meditate. You know what I mean. Sorry,
Right.
my brain today is completely crushed.
You're right. So you most likely went back to the same place as as my character.
Yeah, my character just sits around, focused on his inner self, like hovering slightly off the ground with his wings in sitting position, and just completely focusing on himself and on his surroundings, on the forest, that weird kind of stuff.
And you just hear some noise from him as he's doing something. And something that sounds like a lot of swearing.
What? Like a what? Like a lot of what?
What sounds like swearing? Your character doesn't know his language.
He just looks up with one with one eyebrow, and close it, and close it again.
Yep, and you hear the sound of him doing some sort of construction, and every so often going biashipa.
After seeing that he has problems, I'm asking him if I can help. He should as he has a data pad, he could translate it probably with that.
He looks up at you, and he's got like a little magnifying glass over his right eye, and he just looks at you and nods his head no, and then goes back to what looks like he's trying to make some sort of weapon.
Okay.
And he just goes back to doing what he's doing. And about half an hour later, you hear him making the same noises again.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Can I use can I try an influence check if I can try to calm him and ease in his mind so he can work better? Better.
Is that opposed to check by any chance, or
It's just influence. It's I will just try the influence power check. If I only get the dark, I will let it go. But I can.
okay? Go ahead and roll it if you want.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I won't use it.
Okay, you
Fuck
won't
my
use
life.
dark side point. All right.
Yeah, don't want to
So,
stress him his mind.
yep. So he just keeps going, swearing, and yeah, and he does this well into the evening and everything.
Can I roll a discipline check if I can just like put him out of my mind?
Yes.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be 2 purple with
Okay.
with at least one setback.
Okay.
Of course, the setback is you're just happen to be in the same room as him, and of course that before you roll,
Sorry.
I'm
Okay.
flipping.
Oh. Okay. So I'm just gonna re-roll it.
Yep.
You want me to get a mental crackdown? Oh.
Hey, you got a triumph.
Yeah.
So that's an auto success.
No,
Yeah,
not auto
it is a
success.
success. Yeah.
No, no, triumph is not an auto success. It's just I can fail critic. I can just fail triumph with a triumph.
The triumph would offset the failure.
A triumph it's automatically one success, but if you look at it, the triumph counts as one success. I got one success and 3 failures, so
right.
it's right as it is. I have failed, but
Yep.
I have the triumph. Don't know what I can use it for, but so.
I would say the triumph you use for you to actually figure out it's better just to leave that room.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just going into another room then, and going on there with my meditations.
And while you look around, of course, this is a hut palace, and there's an open arboretum.
Wait, a hut
On the
palace? I
top
thought we were in a
floor.
bar.
I'm and the Rodian are in the
Oh,
hut
okay.
palace.
Okay.
At the Hut's Palace, where
We
you
just
guys
said,
are currently staying.
yeah, as my character doesn't completely fit for just murdering some people without any reason, you know?
We have a reason. Money.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if you don't want your paycheck, I'll take it.
Good point.
My character won't just kill for no reasons. So. Okay.
Well, my character would have also done one other thing, and I forgot to do it. The droid that he keeps around him is actually now following you two.
Who?
The droid.
Yeah, who's the droid following?
Both of you.
Oh no, you mean Lina and
Scalery and
okay.
Sorry, Suki and
Suki and
Lena.
Lina.
Oh, okay.
right. Following Lena. It's just a little droid. And it just follows you around. And as you leave the bar, into the evening, you guys are pretty sure you're being followed.
I keep an hand steady on the grip of my concealed blade, but just move along as I would notice.
What's Lena doing?
Yeah, just walking with her rifle.
Is your rifle ready on hand, or is it slung over your?
No, I'm carrying it. I mean,
Okay.
it's after dark and we're on Tatooine.
Okay. So, all right. So you guys are more than positive you're being followed. Where you got? So you know it is evening. Are you guys going to go back and try to get some sleep?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I would suggest that we go into a side alley and make an ambush on the ones that follow us to see who's following us.
Right. If you guys want to do that, it's going to be a stealth check.
What I want to do is see if maybe if it's in an alley, can I use like one of my grappling weapons to get up onto a high ground and then so like I can get the drop on the person?
Yes, you could.
All right, and that's still a stealth check.
It's going to be stealth, but because you're going to be out of sight, you will also get a boost die.
All right, cool. And the difficulty is.
Difficulty is it's going to be about medium range, so 2 purple.
Okay, 2 purple and 4 successes. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Lena would also say, "I'm taking the high
guys
ground," and then like she's like, "I'm taking the high ground," and then like fires a grappling hook and just Batman's out of the.
I will hide in a corner of the alley, using my dark robe to conceal a bit of my body, so I am not easily seen.
Okay, I'll give you a boost to that. However, you're still ground level. I'm going to say it's going to be 2 purple.
Okay. What? Ah, da, stealth.
There
Nice.
we go.
Very nice.
1 success, 2 advantages.
All right. You found a nice dark spot where you can sort of crouch down behind what looks like a generator, and you just sort of watching. After a few moments, about 4 humans walk into the area,
Okay.
and if you guys they just walking around. don't look too conspicuous yet. They, of course, one of them until one of them starts peeking down the alley. Because it's a tight corridors, and sort of like popping his head down one way to see if you guys went that way. And then he says in common, they're not here. And they basically run off, and they said, we got to find them. This way we can report to the boss. And then they run out, and one of them starts running down the alley.
Okay.
You said one of them started going down the alley?
Two of them, yes.
Two of them, okay.
They're moving away from you, but that's...
But they split from the other two.
Yes. So they basically ran off at this point.
I mean, we could take the two that ran down our alley to like capture them and invest them. If you want to do that.
The other option, of course, is now you at least know something, and you can try to be conspicuous about getting back to your home base.
I mean, if they're in the alley, I mean, Lena could sneak away, but Suki couldn't. So, like, because Lena's on the rooftops.
Right. Well, I take it you're gonna try to set up an ambush.
Yep.
All right. You're gonna set up for an ambush. What about you, Chuck Berry?
Yeah, I want to like time it so we both like one can like we both catch one at the same time, so there's no screaming or stuff like that.
All right. How are you gonna coordinate with Lena?
Do you have a comm link?
Yes.
All right. Well, my helmet has comms.
Yes, but are you sure you want to do that?
I mean, I'd say that's up to him.
Yes.
So you want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So it's going to increase your difficulty because you're making noise.
Can't you like ride over on comlink?
The problem is you're sneaking up on a group of people. You're only about maybe, you're looking over the corner and they're looking around in that alley.
Yeah.
So you're for both of you, it's going to be a stealth check. For Lena up top, it's going to be just one purple. For you down there, it's going to be 2 purple.
Okay.
All right.
One success, one advantage.
Yep. Because I'm a fucking ninja.
I read it too. No, 0 successes and 2 threats.
All right. So so setting up for the ambush fails. It does go to initiative.
Well, because I succeeded, can I do a sneak attack?
Yes, you do succeed, so you can make a sneak attack.
Alright, and so aiming, and how many is it? Just because it's short range, you'd say, or medium?
It's medium.
Okay, so 2 purples. And my dice pool set, so holy fuck. Yeah, I'm going to crit.
Going to crit twice actually, aren't you? Or
Well, you can only crit minions once.
oh yes, 2 successes. All right. So, you managed to shoot down one of them.
Well, the crit can instantly kill a minion, but then you still have to deal with the damage of the rifle.
Correct.
So my gun's damage. Oh, I forgot to change it. Because of the silencer, it actually does 8 damage, but I got 3 successes, so that's 11.
Right. So
It's 10, not 11. 1 success is needed to hit. The only spare successes are added to damage.
Okay then. So 10 instead of 11.
right. So
And then I crit auto killed
you,
1. So the question is, did it kill the other one?
yes, it did
Rip.
because it is. Yeah.
They did.
So both are dead.
Oh man, I wanted one alive.
Well, as one of them was looking at you when you were making the noise, she took advantage and 2 shots came out and pretty much hit both of them.
I just
She
look up like and do like a like shrug with raising hands like we needed one alive.
It was like, yeah, and you want to risk them calling for backup? I don't.
So basically,
Because I mean, honestly, there could, in theory, just I mean, it's already a done deal, but there was nothing guaranteed that they wouldn't sound like, oh help, 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 and like call for their buddies.
so two are dead at your feet right now. At your feet.
I just kick one of them slightly, like damn it. Oh, I want to search the bodies like for data stuff and stuff and like that,
What are you searching for?
like
Intel.
like intel, yes. Where
You
if they-
you look around, you see a few things on them, but nothing that really gives you the definitive answer.
okay.
So are you guys gonna sneak back to base,
Yep.
or
Yes.
is Lena gonna come down and try to get the other character up there? Is she going to try jumping wall to wall to get up to where Lena is?
I mean, that's Suki's call, not mine.
Well, that's up to Suki. It's up to you guys what you guys want to do.
Yeah, I would sneak back. Or what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I was saying sneak back to base.
Yeah.
All right, but
Again, a combat where I did nothing.
but are you
I-
going to stealth down there, or are you going to try to find a way up to get Lena and stealth?
I would say way up.
Okay, so you're gonna find a way up.
Yeah.
All right. You can either call Lena to come down and of course use the grappling hook to get back up.
Yep.
With you, or you can try to do your you don't have force leap, so you won't be able to do that very well. But with increased difficulty, you can of course do a try jumping wall to wall, which would be athletics.
And I can pull
I
you up
would
with a
just
whipcord thrower
say
because it can
yeah.
support up
Oh,
to
yeah.
200 kilograms, which translates to 440 pounds. Like that piece was never an option.
You
Yeah,
have
I mean, that does.
3 options. It's all up to Suki how she wants to do it.
I would make that with a grappling hook.
Yeah, I'll pull you up.
Okay. All right. After you get pulled up, you hear and up to the top, you hear some people running down the alley, and they said, "Crap, they were probably here. Look around." So you got out of there pretty quickly enough where the people did not find you. So,
Good.
and yeah, they were more of the same type of guys, basically, that were following you. So, you guys go rooftop to rooftop. You eventually make it to base, where, of course, you're able to duck into the alleyway and basically walk in as if nonchalantly. And as you guys, of course, get there, as you get towards the rooms that were set up for you guys, you of course hear in the main quarter, the living quarter, you hear my guys swearing up. Well, what sounds like swearing. Jap, and and as you guys take a peek at him, you see him now kicking the metal object that he's trying to fix up. So basically, Gemro got not Gamro. My character got extremely frustrated and kicking kicking the equipment as it's not working the right way.
Anything okay? I say with like a little teasing smile.
He looks at you and looks back at it and kicks it one more time and then stomps away. And just goes right into his bedroom. So, all right. So, after a little while, you guys get some sleep.
Oh yeah, before we go to sleep, I mean, Lena would obviously, for once, mentions like, yeah, by the way, there were some goons looking for us. Killed 2 of them.
And basically, he just looks at you, shrugs, and says, Basho got it. Basho. And then, hold on 1 second. Then he says, Gamro. Basho. Well, you don't speak his language, but he just mentions Gamro.
Gamro is on mute. Not sure where he is, but
Okay. So, all right. In that case, you guys go to sleep. And let's see here. So that's not a problem. That's no problem. Okay. And let's see here. So, all right. So the next, as it be, the next day, you guys wake up, eat your little breakfast, and Jordan just looks at everybody across the table, like what?
I'm
Like,
asking him.
I lay over the table like laying my head on one of my hands. Why did you make photos of me?
He opens up his schematics and shows you what he was trying to what he was trying to do. And do you have any knowledge, any skill in mechanics?
Mechanics.
No, maybe.
No, just screens.
Okay, so it's gonna be skill check, you're going to try to decipher it. So it's going to be 3 purple for you.
Mechanics?
Yep.
Can I do a skilled assist because I have a rank in mechanics?
Yes, you can. So you now get a skill level in it. 1 skill level in it.
So I get one.
1 yellow.
1 yellow.
Oh, okay.
One of your greens become a yellow.
Okay. Oh, dice.
Technically, it's a success still.
Yep.
You see it, and you completely understand it. It's complete measurements as well for your height, width, length, weight, as well as you can see this his figures for how you swing your weapon about and how long the weapon would have to be.
Ooh. Wait. Where do you know my weight from?
Bajo baby da. And then he just types up and says, estimation.
He quickly looked at the bathroom scale the last time you used it.
Yeah, like I was thinking like, did he hack the weight in the bathroom?
Well, he could, but
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, there is nothing that could be secret with this guy around.
Well, like I do a little play tough, like, well, I'm 2 kilos lighter.
He shrugs and says, "It's gonna just and just types. It's gonna make 1 or 2 digit difference, but it shouldn't be that big." And you also your character is female, right?
Yes.
Yes. You also know there's notice the measurement of the breast.
That's specific.
Very very good measurements. But that's all through the photo, and of course he's able to change you around, and you're of course a 360 figure on his
Hey, jeez,
on
did he measure her cup size in her sleep? Like snuck it?
Nah, I think he made pictures, so I could think that he maybe run a software for it, so it would like on the proportions from the picture in relation to like other things in the background, he could like tell the measurements.
and he just nods his head yes.
You don't even need a software for that, probably.
Yeah. When you're good at yeah. I mean, the software maybe would make it faster, so you don't have to figure it out all with your head. But yeah,
But
like
he looks to you and says, "I just want to," and types up something and says, "I just want to make something good for you, so you could be more essential."
thank you. I appreciate your work.
And he actually asked to see your weapon.
I take out my walking stick and like pull out the blade from it.
Okay, he takes a look at it and looks at you and says types out, "Do you want something similar that's still vibro?"
It would be nice if it is conceivable like that.
He said he shrugs and says he can do it, but it's gonna require 250 credits.
Well, I think I can give you that for that.
Okay, He takes it and immediately runs out and picks up more stuff. And because of that, he will be getting quite an advantage to his next roll for it.
I just lay back a bit when he's gone. Lay a bit back in my seat, like the little guy is pretty motivated.
Okay. 5 advantages and 1 success. So he makes it. It's going to take 24 hours, but he said he's got the schematics for it, and he basically tells you it's going to take him a little while to make it.
Okay.
Will he have it done before the race?
He nods his head yes. He said it's going to take 24 hours. So he should be able to get it done in 2 days. Let's see with that crafting check. You see here, there was a vibro weapon. 24 hours. And it's going to be very similar. Okay. So. So it's going to be a vibro sword. And it's going to get +1 to its damage. 2 to crit. So what's the damage for a vibro sword?
I'll look it up. Hold on. Damage for Vibro Sword is melee +2.
Okay, so it's melee +3 now.
Ooh.
Has crit 2. Has encumbrance 2. Has 3 HP. Has pierce 2, vicious 1, and is one-handed.
What about defensive 1?
Does not have the defensive 1 thus far, but I do have advantages to spend. Let's see. Do I want to do that or that? Well, I think it's better if I do that. Okay. Weapon. Okay. He give me as this is your weapon. Roll me a d6, and before you do that, declare odds or evens.
What?
Roll me a d6, but declare odd or even. In other words, do you want odds or even?
Okay. How do I roll here on Discord?
Just use this. There's sides on a dice and number of dice, so basically just set it to 6 and 1.
Okay. Oh, I thought maybe so.
Yeah, they don't
he
have a
puts-
way to do that in RPG sessions that I know of.
Okay.
Actually, yes, they do. Never mind. So in RPG sessions, are you looking at it?
I thought we could, because we have the RPG session at the board, I could just make a command in Discord.
I don't know if you're able to do that, but there is actually a D6 button in RPG sessions.
Okay.
It's so there's like the like whatever the D20 to the right of the force dice.
Okay, yeah.
You click on
Yeah, I
that and
see.
then you just click the 6.
Okay. I say even.
Rip.
Rip.
Okay, and you rolled an odd. All right, and you declared even. All right, in that case, the weapon damage goes up another point.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
And let's see here. For his next one, let's see. Defensive quality, piercing, vicious, and stun. Let's see. Do I want to do that, or that? You already have pierce. You can increase the lethality of it. Okay, I'm going to give you a choice. He can do. He can make it one of four possibilities: defensive quality, which will give it that defensive die. There's customizable, which increases the HP of the weapon. Pierce quality, which will increase your piercing from 2 to 3. Vicious, which which will increase your vicious from 1 to 2, or stun quality. In other words, it has the ability to do.
How much HP has the weapon normal?
Normally, it has 3. This will increase it to 4.
Okay, then I will take the pierce.
Okay. So your weapon's customizability is now from a 3 to a 4.
That's pretty
as
good.
well.
Nice.
So let's see. So normal damage for a vibro sword is +2. This is +4.
Wait, I will have to add it to my character.
Well, don't put it in hand yet, but it's still there. Yes.
Oh, okay.
You still want to put the stats for it. So
When you have the stats, it would be the best if you just send it so I can like put it in.
okay. Well, you took. I'll send you the stats after the session. So let's see.
Okay.
So, the character he just goes about doing what he's doing and using your. He basically runs over and starts doing construction on it. And just looks at you guys like, what? I'm busy. He was quicker than you could even blink. Somehow he went and got the materials for what he needed to do right away. So you guys even just blinked and he was gone, and then he was back. But so what are you guys going to do for the rest of the for that next day?
I don't really know.
You guys can take little odd jobs. You can try to do that big job, or you can maintain the status quo. In other words, make sure that everything, all the things that you set up, are still there in the way it was.
Yeah, I'll look into that because now I have money riding on this.
Okay. Anybody else joining him?
I will.
What is he doing now?
Lena's going to check and make sure all the sabotage that she did is still intact.
If you're doing it, I probably don't need to, because if I go there, some guards have spotted me, and even if Toydarians aren't the most uncommon species here, it could be still a disadvantages for us.
Well, the other thing is you could check to make sure the two he assassinated that they didn't replace quite yet. Or if they replaced it with somebody, make it see about making a new deal with them.
I can do it if you want to.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, yeah, then I'm doing this.
Okay. And what's What's Chuck Berry doing?
I don't know.
Well, my character just looks. Well, my character's doing his thing, so we'll start with Laurent. We'll start with Lena. Just get hers taken care of, and basically nobody has seen you do anything. So even if you just walk in to look at the device, you just need a good reason why you're there.
Yeah, I'll just pose as a mechanic because I do actually even have a rank in mechanics.
Okay. So basically, you walk in. A few of them even ask you what you're doing here, and they it would be a deception check.
Oh. All right.
Well, because you're basically trying to be nonchalant that you're looking
Yeah.
for to see if those things are still there.
Well, I mean, I
And
was just gonna like pose it as saying it's like her. What she's saying is like, you know, I got a limited window of time. I was asked to come by and look on the speeders.
yeah, you can use that as boost die.
All right, excellent. So how many difficulty? One or two or however many?
It's gonna be 2.
Two. Yes.
Oh yeah, you managed to go to each one, and yes, everything is right where you left it.
Good.
And okay, as for the first place, the original first tier, which would be Gamro,
Hmm?
you fly over to where the first place guy, the original person that they thought would win, is they apparently after he's been taken care of, they got a new pilot.
Oh damn.
I want to talk to some people around how good he is, if it's worth to place a bet on him and things like this, you know.
Okay, that's
Just
actually a very good roundabout way of finding out.
just a friendly chat.
Okay,
Doing with them.
I would say street street smarts difficulty 1.
Okay.
Nice. Very nice.
You found out that he was a 2-year running champion on other planets.
Yikes.
Who, the new guy?
Yes.
All right, time to kill him. Just kidding.
But right, you also found out that the odds have changed slightly, where you're because the drop in the he went from being from second to last to complete last. So in other words, they're thinking he's not gonna. It's gonna be 12-1 odds for you.
But probably we can't bribe him even if he's ranked that worse, because he's still thinking he is the best. Yeah, so I'm going to then I'm looking for the other guy, who's if he's
Okay.
gonna replace.
The second place was in fact replaced. Yes.
So both are replaced in this case.
Yep. Are you going to do the same thing to find out about him?
Yeah, I would do.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
Same difficulty. Nothing changed. Actually,
nothing
there
changed.
is. Yeah, nothing changed. So nothing has changed. Okay, so yeah, you found out that he was a runner-up in this race. He's won at least 5 races, so he's a pretty good contender.
Okay, so
And he happens to be what is it? Trying to remember a Doug.
a dog. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So he will be quite a douche. Most likely.
Well, you
Ca-
find if you look in the garage where he is, you can see him just sitting back, relaxing, and of course being pampered by some Twi'leks. And of course, getting his nails done and everything. And of course, he
Fucking
every so
Squirrel.
often yells at the crew to make sure that thing stays running right.
Okay. I would go and try to bribe someone to placings. We know the placing. We know where they are placed. Everyone. So I want to find out if they are placed already like, next to a grenade, or if I can place them closer to one of our grenades, so they just get hit by the explosion too.
So you're trying to place him right where. So you're trying to go to the lineup and try to get the setup changed so that his ship's closest to the grenade.
Yeah, and they just
Okay.
get and their ships are getting damaged
Okay.
to this extent too,
And
so they
how?
can't fly.
All right. So how are you going to go about doing that? That's what I'm asking.
Here's the question. First is the who is the who is there for organization things? Is he male or is she female? No,
The Doug?
no, the guy who's caring about the placement of the different pod racers.
The people in charge of the lineup.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a woman.
Okay. Then I'm going starting a light flirt and then coming up with the idea, and you know how it runs. It might take some time, but I will just take the time, you know.
All right. Even though you're taking time, and it is an older woman, it's going to be 3 purple, 1 setback, and yes, I will flip a chip
Okay.
to make it 2 purple, 1 red, and 1 black.
Okay. Can I try to do a influence basic power check to make her feel attracted to me? Like if I get a light side point, is it possible doing before or not?
I mean, you technically could, but I'm not sure if that's a light side. That's the only thing is like sexuality. Is that more of a dark side or is that really a light side? I think it's a dark side, in all honesty.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just try. I don't care exactly what it is. So. Okay.
Too late.
I will just use both to feel to make her feel ease, so she can relax. You know.
Okay, relax. I'll let you put it down 1 purple.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna roll it now. Yeah.
Oh my god,
nothing.
nice.
I could
Once
have done
again-
better, but already like I'm running almost the max amount of values I can get out of out of this roll.
All right. So basically, after some schmoozing and about an hour of doing so, you eventually get convince her to move that placement next to this placement. In other words, the one with the ion grenade that you know of is placed right next to it. In other words, right behind it is the best. So if it's right behind and it happens, it's going to be some interesting stuff.
Okay. So I've cared for the other guy. I probably can't care anymore, so I have to ask the others. Yeah.
All right. So Lord Chuckberry,
Yes.
are you going to assist them in their endeavors?
What?
In other words, maintaining the status quo. In other words, making sure that things are still
Rigged.
broken or get broken if not broken, or even threatening or bribing or even killing any of the contestants.
No, I would just check that everything that we planned is still in the way we want it to go.
In your process of doing so, you found out that that the first place was replaced with one of the best pilots out there.
Oh lord.
Hmm. Do I know something about the first place one?
Okay. Are you trying to find out about them? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say that's a street smarts difficulty 1.
You?
So street smarts with 1 purple. 2 successes, 1 threat. All right. After exhaustingly doing this, you're going to take 1 strain. But you find out that a bit about the first place contendant. First place contendant is female and happens to be a trying to remember the blue skin race name with the red eyes.
The Duros?
Yes. No, from the unknown region.
Oh, are you talking about like Thrawn's people?
Uh,
The Chiss?
not the ones from the chess. Yes, chess. That's it. Thank you. The chess it's a chess female pilot.
That's fucking rare, my dude. Damn it.
It is rare. Not medium. Not well done. Rare.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'm going to use the restroom real quick. So you
okay,
guys,
yeah, then I can think about something.
okay? Take a 5-minute break. Back to the rat races.
Nice.
Okay. So Lord Chuck Berry found out it's a chest.
Do I know if she like has any allergies against something, like is allergic to nuts or something?
Mm, well, what were you trying to find out exactly?
If she has an allergy against anything.
An energy?
Allergy.
Allergy. Oh, allergy. It would be a Street Smarts difficulty 4.
Oof. I
You
mean,
can do it. We trust in you.
Use the force.
I
Use
mean,
the
I mean, such things over a popular star would just stand there in Google. Like, yeah.
Well, you're doing research to find something personal.
You could
Without-
even probably he would allow you to make computers too.
No, the thing is, I think about when she's the place first, she is semi-popular, and such things about popular persons are normally just there. Like I could Google every actor and every movie, and on the wiki
Well-
there would stand if they are like have an allergy against nuts or something.
Well, you'll be able to find out her age, her weight, her beliefs, her
I just want to know if she has an allergy.
none that you can see listed on there.
I still will make the check. Maybe I have luck.
Wow.
Oh wow.
The 3 threats will be used for 3 strain, as you're literally going about any what way you can to find this information. But you do find out she does have an allergy.
Against what?
Air.
No, she's not allergic to air.
Sand.
Her allergy is a type of nut that's only grown on her planet.
Wait. Isn't Chilla like a frozen planet?
Yes, but doesn't mean they still don't have natural plants there.
I mean, okay. Then that plan would be not so good because I don't think I would get on a nuts easily.
Not easily, but it might be a little expensive.
Yeah. Then I will just like, do I know like know where like she currently lives or something?
Her
When
current
she is here on Tatooine?
she's here on Tatooine right now.
Yeah, and where like she houses?
She's at the Hutt Palace.
Oh fuck.
Wait, the same one that the HVT's in?
Yep.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I wanted to like poison her food that she gets very ill and can't attend to the podrace.
Oh, here's an idea. You sneak into the kitchen. You pull a tip from Skyrim. You pose as a chef. Poison the food of the
Yeah.
of both the guy we're supposed to assassinate as well as the racer, and nobody will suspect a thing. Or even better, you could frame it on the assistant chef.
Well, I didn't want. The thing is, when we poison the food, we will like deadly. We will kill a lot of people.
No, I'm saying you just poison their plates.
Okay, yeah.
Like you don't pour like the poison into the cooking pot. You just pour it on their plates.
But the thing is, then I would had to know which plate is specially for them, and I don't know if it would be easy to find that out.
You could do something like maybe.
Well, my plan, no, just well, get a poison that like make someone very ill and don't kills them, just pours them everywhere in the food. So yeah,
Basically,
everyone
food
gets ill.
poisoning. Basically,
What?
food poisoning.
Yes. They get very ill and so they would all say, okay, the food was bad, so there would be no suspicion.
Yeah, you can technically do that. That's actually quite a clever strategy. But the problem is she'll be back up and ready by the time of the race.
You mean,
But
what,
not
you're
at
saying
the
that if
time.
we
Not
serve it at their dinner time, they'll be
Right
ready to
now,
go?
if you have a very but I can tell you, if you have a really bad food poisoning, you lay down like 2-3 days.
yeah, and it's right now. You still have a week to go.
A week? I thought
Yeah,
you
I
said
know.
48 hours.
No, that's how long it's going to take for my guy to make the sword.
You said 24 hours for this one. I thought at the start of the session you said, 2 days, or it was either today or last time we
You
played that 48 hours until the race.
I would say we can fast track it to it by doing some simple odd jobs along the way and fast track through the time, or we can go through the time. You guys chose to go through the time. So that's what it is. It's 24 hours for my guy to make the sword, which will be ready in time for the race because it's still a week away.
Then I have time to get the poison and stuff and like arrange something that I can get into the kitchen.
Yes,
Very easy.
you definitely have the time frame,
Like
and
I could make an fake personality and like hire myself for the kitchen because there's with the pod race there's much going on. They will need a lot of stuff to do that. Maybe they're still looking for stuff. I could attend like as a kitchen worker, and when and in the days I could like then poison the food.
well, if you want to work for them, which you can, you can make credits, and then when it's just about the night before the race, you can do the food poisoning.
Yeah, I want to like make a pseudo persona like fake name and stuff for that.
Okay.
Maybe also get like stuff like a wig or something, so I can like conceal a bit of my real persona. Like get
right. Are you going to go to my character to see about getting that done?
yes.
Okay. Well, my character will take a break from what he's doing to do that for you. So you want credentials as a cook? He types out.
Not like direct as a cook, like more like a kitchen help, like cleaning plates and stuff.
By shop boy.
A dish boy?
And then he says, but wouldn't a cook be in a better position to do food poisoning?
Yeah, but also as a cook I have to be competent,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm not competent at cooking food.
What's
Hey, I
your
mean,
survival?
I undercooked the meat during our travel over here. I'm the incompetent cook.
What's your survival?
What? My survival is oh, it's one yellow and one green. Oh.
So you are competent at
I,
somewhat competent at
yeah,
cooking.
yeah. I didn't know I have a yellow one in survival. Okay, yeah. Then as a cook.
Okay. 2. Of course, 2 setbacks. All right, and I imagine you're probably going to assist me, so it's a boost die.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Roll. And 3 successes, a threat, and a triumph. Okay. So,
Damn.
here's what's going on. And he was able to get around the credentials, and he made you a whole identity. and set you up for a meeting to be tested as a cook. And he also
You disrupted for a second.
he created all the credentials you require.
Sorry, I have a bad connection at the moment. I can't hear you.
Okay.
No, it's good. Can you please repeat that?
Yes. The credentials were made up for you. That was extremely easy. He also got you an interview to, of course, work there.
Mm-hmm.
He also got a triumph, which is going to be spent in this way. He's going to get you paid 500 credits per night.
Oh, nice.
As well as prints up some.
That's cool.
He also takes the time to print up some recipes for you, so you will get a boost die.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so I can train a bit in the time before the.
Or you can study.
Yeah, I want to train to cook a bit in the time I have.
All right.
Before the interview.
Survival. Well, okay, I'll say you'll get another boost towards your survival once you get there. But
Okay, so.
my character goes right back to what he's doing. As you are getting yourself all ready. And of course, he tells you, "Hi, Lena," and says, "Lena Tushuki, and you are a chef from Coruscant." And I put it in that you were a personal cook for several renowned restaurants, and yes, all of a sudden you're in their records.
That's nice. Could you send me like the name and stuff so I can look it up? Like the name, how the name is spelled. Could you send me that?
Oh yes, he gives you all that information. There's a lot of different ones, and your name is Lena. Lena Tuashak.
Yeah, could you send me that so
Like
I
type
can?
it out.
Yeah. Because...
Okay. You want it typed out. Okay, give me 1 second.
Because I'm not that good with names.
That's no problem, no problem. Or Chuck Berry. Let's see.
Would you be able to type it in Cantina? Because I'm just curious how it's spelled as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Your character's credentials.
Okay.
The only thing
Yeah.
you notice is you have to dye your hair blonde.
Yeah, I would do that.
Okay. It's going to cost you 25 credits. You go to a barber and get your hair dyed.
Okay.
So that is your character's time spent doing that. All right. So after the group has done their maintenance and, of course, found out all the information they need, come the evening, you guys come back and you found out that Lord Chuckberry is right now going for an interview. So, Lord Chuckberry, go ahead and roll me a survival check to boost.
Yes.
Difficulty?
Yeah.
Difficulty is going to be 3 purple.
Oof. Wow.
Okay, so unfortunately, you make a recipe and you make one of the recipes and it's less than stellar. And they're like,
What?
That timed perfectly.
"What? Hold on, let me see here. Something is not right here." Because I saw it fail. I thought,
Yeah, it's not a success. Yeah.
yeah. You're unfortunately you make the play, but it's heavily under seasoned, and they basically
Is the question what like who are the interviewers? Are they like humans or another species?
another cook in the Hutt's palace.
Yeah, but what species?
Uh, what was it? Twi'lek.
Well, I don't know how the taste buds of a Twi'lek would react to the seasoning, so I wanted just to be careful to not like make you uncomfortable. If you like, I could make another dish that would be maybe more to your taste.
Okay. He'll give you one more chance. Same difficulty. Remember, you have a Destiny chip if you want to use it.
I thought we don't have ones.
Yeah, we have
You
2.
do now.
He used
Yeah,
to
you
of his.
flipped. Yeah, yes, yeah, it's right. Yeah, then I will use one to like to make my other green one a yellow.
Okay. So go ahead and roll.
Again?
Again, what the fuck? What's that bullshit?
It's the same.
Basically, he after trying your second one, he says, "Thank you. We'll call you."
God, God damn it.
We'll call you means get
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yes. In other words, don't call us. We'll call you.
Yeah. Damn
Wah,
it.
wah.
Such luck, man.
And basically, when you get back and you see everybody else there, you're of course,
Am I back again now?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I arrived back there, I'm talking to Luna. Yeah, there are 2 new pilots. One of them, I placed one of them right next to our, one of our ion grenades. So this one should get disabled too. And there's only one left. Who's the one that's still left to disable? Who did I place next to the ion grenade?
Okay. The ion grenade you placed next to the second place.
So to the duck. Okay.
The second up runner up, basically.
So then there's only one left. I couldn't manage to take him out too, but we shouldn't. How long is it to the race still?
7 days.
So we probably shouldn't go on and try to kill them. We should just try to make another way to get her out of the race.
I mean, you could kill her, but you want to probably wait until it's like last minute. Who can we shove in there?
Yeah. True.
My character just looks up at you guys when you're doing that, and then just goes right back to working on his on something.
God damn it.
He's just, making the making the sword. Alright.
I mean, one of us still could try to hire as a dish boy. I mean, what big of interview would it be to be a dish boy? Like, yeah, you have to clean that plate. Go.
Okay, so a dish employee. My guy just looks and says and types out. So you want me to change your credentials again?
I mean, I I wouldn't have to be the one that has to do that.
Mm,
I mean, maybe another one because well, they know my voice, they know my like face and stuff. I don't think it would be that easy to just change the credentials and like yeah.
He just shrugs and goes back to working.
So, do you any one of you be a dishwasher?
You know that if you do anything bad to a guest of a hunt, probably the whole kitchen's team will be killed.
Ah yes, it's a hard thing like that.
It's a hut, so they don't care for your lives.
My guy just looks up for a second, a little astonished, and then goes right back to working. And my character will take the strain. So my character is unfortunately going to take several levels of strain.
To do what?
He's staying up all night.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know what to do.
Oh, I thought an idea that was pitched was we could, assassinate him like last minute. Oh, and another thing also before it slips my mind. Jim, we were talking about this while you were AFK during the break, but would we be able to like potentially hire a pilot to fly for us?
Yes. You could always hire a pilot. That's never a problem.
Or do we get at least for this race as an NPC who can fly for us?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, you could always go looking for someone and try to cut a deal.
Well,
That's
can we
never
use FOD because he was like as an NPC because he was originally going to be our pilot?
FOD is gone. I erased his character already.
Oh,
So
like we can't use him as an NPC at all?
nope.
Oh, I just still see him in the thing. That's why I was.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And can I do what you'll do with the drunken sailor?
Well, like I said, it's the evening. You guys go to sleep. You wake up. You of course go for your coffee and your whatever you're having for breakfast.
my meditation for breakfast.
And when you get into the room to actually eat and everything, you actually see my character still working away.
I'm saying to him, you should sleep sometime. Staying up all the time ain't good for your mind.
Bushy bad apple. And he doesn't even bother to translate. And right after you finish eating, he basically presents you your new sword.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, let me put that into your. You wanted the stats, you said. 1 second. So it was damage plus 4.
It has 4 hard points, right?
Vibro sword. And let's see here. 4. Then it's got a crit of 2. Let's see here. I just need the rest of the things we gave it. Because that was one of it. Do. Okay, 2. Engaged, of course, we know that. Encumbrance 2. Let's see here, and oh wait, yeah, encumbrance 2. HP is 4, and also has Pierce
I've got an idea.
2 and Vicious 1.
Wait, I choose Pierce and not HP for the option.
I thought you took the HP for that one.
No, I just asked it what it would be normal.
Without that option, it would be normally a 3.
Yeah, and then I said, yeah, okay, I choose Pierce.
Which one?
And then I said I choose Pierce.
That's fine.
So I have 3 Pierce and 3 HP.
Yes.
Because if I later mod it with the mono blade, I have a Pierce of 5.
Oh, nice call.
And that's nice.
Very nice.
Pierce. So 3, Vicious 1.
I have an idea about how to cut her out. If he gets into prison, she won't be able to participate. Yeah.
There is one tiny flaw to that thought. There's one tiny flaw to that idea.
It's Tatooine. There is no prison.
Well, there are prisons, but she is part of the Hut right now. The Hut could easily bribe his way to get them out. But there you go, Lord Chuck Berry. You're
Thank you.
one part. Then after that, my character falls asleep for 4 hours.
She is employed by our. She is supported by our hut too, or another hut.
The different one.
Different hut.
So, but if we make her, if we get her imprisoned by another hut who isn't her, sugar daddy, would she still be able to get out, or do they want to take advantage of that? Just letting her in prison until the end of the race.
They would most likely get her out right away. She's too valuable of a player in their eyes. I mean, look at her. What I already told you about her. She's a huge champion. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Hut would go quite lengthy to ensure his victory.
Okay. I can't do anything, probably. Then. Well, then you have to do something about it. Sorry.
Hmm.
Well, you guys are figuring out what you're doing. You guys are taking time thinking about your plot. 4 hours later, my guy wakes up.
I think then the best thing would be to assassinate her in the last minute.
And
I don't think we have much of an option here.
my guy basically comes out, grabs a coffee. I'm not sure if anybody takes it away from him. He is a child. But he starts drinking it and goes over, picks up some more materials, and goes to work. So he's just making something right now, and let's see here. It's got a simple function to it, so let's see here. Ah, yeah. He's looking to give that kind of boost. We'll cover the rest of the charge. Let me see here. And okay. Gadget tablet. Okay, so it's going to be two difficulty for my character. So, game, get in there. So you guys are going to try to assassinate her?
Yep.
Okay, that's sounds like a great idea.
I mean, it's our only option at this point. And this is the day before the race? Or the night before the race?
Nope.
Oh.
6 days left.
Oh. I guess we might as well just wait. Because if we
Okay,
kill her now, then that's going to give the hut, 6 days to find a replacement. And considering that he found a
Right.
replacement within like 2 days.
Yeah. They probably pulled a lot of strings.
Yeah, so I mean, I just vote that we wait until like the second to last or the last day before the race.
Right.
So, but that's
See here. So, he does this in an hour. And let's see here, the advantage to it. All right. And he'll make it lightweight. So, he also hands you a hilt for your sword so that it looks like a cane.
Ah, nice.
And it's lightweight, so it's not going to affect your sword.
Okay, nice.
Then he just looks at Lena and says, "What do you want to do now?" And types out, "What do you want to do today, boss?"
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I don't think there are any new bounties or anything that I can do, and like I said, I don't know if killing this person, right now is the best option.
And he looks at you and says, "I'll get us some jobs for 3 days. We'll
Cool.
give it 3 days." Um,
Ooh, I want to buy weapon attachments.
what do you want to do?
I want to buy a weapon attachment.
Okay, you can do that.
In the time. I want
Yeah.
to buy an monocular blade for my new sword.
Okay.
1,000 credits, I think.
Yeah, it's 1,000 credits.
Yep.
And you can even mod it for additional pierce. It's nice.
Yeah, I want the 2 extra pierce for 5 pierce, because then when I use my enhanced power, I will deal 9 damage.
Whoa.
No, I will deal 10 damage, because when I have 9 damage and 5 pierce.
Okay. I
Yeah.
got.
But you have
So
someone to mod it onto it for you.
Yeah.
so my guy looks at your character and like, what kind of job would you like for 3?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh. I mean, obviously, Lena's whole like forte is as an assassin, so even if it isn't like, at this point it would probably be safer just to take like a safer job that pays less rather than something giant like something that pays like 1 or 2,000 credits rather than like a big bounty.
Right. Okay. So something that plays to your strengths.
Yeah, but that's just me. Anybody else can weigh in if
That's your
desired.
character. So let me take a look here. Jobs. There we go. There's demolition, bodyguard, demolition jobs, enforcer, and mercenary jobs.
What do
As
mercenary
well as
jobs do?
mercenary jobs. There is would give you there's the average. You would be a individual just hired for basically looking tough.
Yeah, I think I can pull
That
that
would.
off.
So I'll roll the difficulty because this is how he's going to be doing his negotiations, is by finding what they're willing to pay first. So let's see here. And 2 successes, 1 threat. All right, so that's how the threat's going to be played out. He can get you 500 credits per day,
Per day, cool. And how many days is the contract?
3 days.
3 days. Okay.
Anybody else looking for a job? There in this 3 days, make some cash.
Basically, what is that? What could I do?
All right, what about you, Lord Chuck Berry?
Well, do I have to make something to buy the mods, or do I just buy it?
You just buy
You
the
just
mod
buy it.
itself, and then it can be modded by Jorin.
Yeah. No, maybe I thought I have to like search for it, and yeah, because it has a rarity and stuff.
Yeah, but it's Tatooine. Black market's like thriving.
Yeah.
Leo, I will just go and do some trading, buying stuff and selling it again. Just some quick trades, if it's possible.
Quick trading. Let me see here. Fly casual. For career. Buying and selling. Breaks, throw dice, showdowns, gambling, Smuggler's Nemesis, Smuggler Ring. Big payoffs. Okay. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Without any ship, so that's gonna really restrict it.
Yeah, I would just go to local markets around.
All right, you would make a 5% 5% increase to your cash per day.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. Okay. And so sorry, it's 5% of whatever how much you're willing to spend, you will get back.
If I success my probably negotiations roll, or what roll would it be?
No, it's 5% is the most you're going to get because you're just delivering within your territory.
Okay, so, but yeah, good. I would just take 1.5k to trade some.
Okay.
To do
So,
trading.
Yep. So you will increase it by 5%.
Okay.
Per day, if that's the amount you spend all the time.
Yeah. Okay. So
Sorry, had to make a call.
Okay.
So it's additional 150. Not much, but at least some thing.
Hey, some credits.
Yeah.
That's the important part. And my guy, let's see here. My guy's trained for almost any job. And of course, he would like to make some real money. Let's see here. What kind of income would he like? Let's see. Cybernetic crafting, lockdown, slicing options, do. Okay. Craft. Okay, I can only do that for. Okay, so. Okay. My guy is going to do slicing retrieval. Twice. So his will be 2 times he can do that. Well, actually, I'll do 1 day of that and the other day of data analysis. And that's going to be 2 days my character's doing that for. And let's see here. Okay. So I make 1875 for those 2 days. All right. So 3 days go by, and we'll get to what Lord Chuck Berry's doing when he's ready.
Alright, I don't know what I want to do.
I thought you said you were going to buy an attachment.
Yeah, I want to buy the attachment and would ask your character if you can install it.
You can install it yourself.
Oh,
he can upgrade it if you wanted him to.
Oh, but don't you have to do a mechanics check?
No, not for attachments. You just put it on. To
Basically,
mod it, you have to roll, but
yeah.
Attachments are made so you can attach you can put them on and it doesn't require anything. They are just made like this. So only if you want to increase their efficiency, their capabilities, you have to add some parts to do just some attach you know, you have to modify.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Ah, okay. Oh, nice. Then will I add it? Yeah, but I don't really know what I want to do.
Well, what would be towards your character's best?
Hmm. I think again she would make research for kyber crystals, I guess.
Okay, you could definitely do that and do some research on kyber crystals. That's no problem. Uh, I mean, there's no pay in that unless you're talking about doing some sort of geology job.
Yeah, more she wants like to get information how she maybe could attain some like one where you
Right.
maybe can find similar things that could act as a kyber crystal and stuff
All right. So you're doing
that
some
are
research.
maybe not as difficult to get as a kyber crystal from Ilum or such things because well Ilum I think at this part is still in control of the Empire.
So it would be a daunting task, which means 5 purple,
Oof.
and it would be a street smarts.
Go ahead and flip the lights out, Doug, and nobody will
If
follow you.
just to add something, if items are restricted or searched, usually it's usual they at least get 1 red to that they can gain in despair. It's usually like this. Maybe if you want to decrease the difficulty and add a red, the shots.
My character is not going to increase the difficulty. I mean, I will not increase the difficulty.
Yeah, but usually it's in most real systems you have like if items are restricted or hunted, you gain you have to roll against at least 1 red or something like this. But yeah.
It's still going to be just daunting. Yeah, no red, which means
Okay.
5 purple.
Well,
All right. A lot of people are now talking about how you are looking for crystals, kyber crystals.
well, I didn't ask around. I was like searching like for information how to maybe obtain something similar, like on the
Right.
on a
It's
net.
that's what you're doing is you're trying to find out who might have where you might find one, who might have one.
Yeah.
It's that's the and that's the long and short of it. Somebody thinks you're buying crystals.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, you might be able to find a merchant now, but
Yeah.
I mean, you'll find a merchant for crystals. They give you a bunch of different places. But yeah, unfortunately, something like that is very, very difficult to find. Well, you have another day that you can spend, Chuck Berry. And my character just looks at you and says, well, he's drinking his coffee. Would you like a job?
Yeah. Something quick. I don't know what to do else.
He says, all right. And he opens up his system. Let's see here. Dangerous constitutions. Okay. So let's find you a good job. Let's see. So you want something like a bodyguard, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so my guy's gonna do a computer check. Do. Go in there and make a stuff for me. Do. On a computer's check. And okay. Oops. Cancel that. Choose my skill, computer.
What can I say other than the job market sucks?
Nah, it's just to see if I can get him a better job.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he's only able to get you a private individual bodyguard job for 500 credits per day. So you would be able to make at least 1,000 credits by the third day.
Oh yeah, I would take it.
Okay. And my character's gonna do something for his third day. Because he needs something for his droid. And let's see. Chart the weapon. Simple las pistol. Come on. Options. Droid range weapons. Energy pistol. 200 credits. 3 purple. Okay, 4 successes and a triumph. Ooh-wee. Alright, so that goes down by 2, 4, 6. He's able to do it in half the day, no problem. Alright. Energy pistol. And my triumph is going to be spent on burn quality, lethal. My character's going to use them for schematics. So he's got a lot of schematics now. And he now has a pistol for his droid. Simple energy pistol. So now his droid is armed and ready. And he actually asks you to do a test bar.
Who does he ask?
Lena.
Wait, what?
He wants to do a test bar. You know, stun setting.
Okay, on me?
With you, yes.
Oh. Okay, that's alright. So Lena well, I thought Lena was on a mercenary job.
This is before your job.
Oh, this is before the job begins. Okay. So yeah, sure.
Okay. So Alright. And it's going to be, wow, 1 green. It's going to be short range. And 1 success. The little droid shoots you.
No, hold on. You said that you would test with me, not on me.
Well,
It's
shot
the
at
same.
you. And asks you to shoot back.
With what?
With your blaster pistol. Stun setting.
Oh. I mean, with my pistol or my rifle?
Either or. And asks you to shoot at him.
Alright. So.
And it's going to be it's going to be your average distance. It's going to be short range, but there is a setback.
Alright. So, and I'm firing to stun, so.
Okay. Well, you still managed to hit my guy and stun him, which he sort of deserves it for what he was trying to do. But the droid did block some of the damage for him. So his little helper droid made it a little harder for you to hit. That was the setback because it's got bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
So he's all after he wakes up, he said, "Thank you."
Lennon just grins and gives him a thumbs up.
And yes, he said it in actual common.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, in that case, I do like a double take. Wait, what?
And then he makes a cough and says, "Jabo."
Yeah, Lennon just tilts her head, has her fists on her hips, has that really kind of look, just grinning at him. Oh my fucking god! And then just turns to head out.
All right, so 3 days have gone by. We all got our cash.
Sweet.
I've now got a new toy. Well, my character does. And then he, on the, by the way, that same day, he goes up to you, Gamro, before you go to bed, and asks you what you would like.
Who asks me?
My character, Jordan.
Hmm.
He says, "You're awful fond of that flashlight. Would you like me to make you a better one?"
Flash. Wait. Did he say flashlight?
Yes.
Oof.
Basically, for a better flashlight, as you call it, we would need one of those, but maybe if you could if you wanted, could do me a favor, could you make me some light armor that still protects me somehow? As I can't move pretty good with heavy armors, as they would just drag me down to the ground. It could help me.
He looks and just smiles and says, and gives you a thumb up. And he writes up. He takes pictures of you as well. And then he says, "Give me 1 moment." As he types things up, he's got a 3-dimensional projection of you now. And you said you wanted armor that's lightweight?
Yeah.
Okay, armor that is lightweight. Ranged weapons, crawling weapons. I have the armor chart. Where are you? Ranged weapon crafting. Droid crafting. Programming, gadget crafting, cybernetic crafting. I swear I had the armor. Let me see here. Maybe it's in one of the other books. Because I know I have it. Armor crafting. One B Nexus of Power. Definitely was not an unlimited power. Was not in keeping the peace. Okay. So I'll just have to use the other chart instead. Okay. So armor crafting, and you said you wanted something light.
Yeah.
Okay, armor crafting.
Basically, what I mean with light is best would be something like one encumbrance. Yeah. If
You can
but
make reinforced clothing, light armor.
basically, one encumbrance means encumbrance of armor that is worn is reduced by 3, so it can be up to 4 encumbrance.
Okay,
But
something up to 4 encumbrance you want?
yeah.
He says it's going to be 500 credits.
Yeah, I will give it. I will give those 500 to him. Then.
He said, okay, so you give him the 500?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to make you armor. And do. So it's going to be. Whoops, was it 3 purple or 4 purple? Give me 1 second. Armor crafting. Light armor, customizable armor. Rarity 4. Average difficulty. Okay. So, average difficulty. That's great for me. And of course, my goo gun is good for that advantage still. So, haha. And mechanics. 2 purple. And let's see here. Wow, 1 success and 5 advantages. So let me see how to spend those 5 advantages for you. But it takes them a little over a day to make it for you.
Yeah.
Where he just keeps coming up to you and other measurements and stuff. But let me give you the stats for that as well as any good things for it.
Okay.
So let me see. So the stats for that is +1 soak. Oh wait, sorry, wrong one. Customizable armor. There it is. +1 soak.
Okay.
0 defense. Encumbrance 4 and HP 4.
Okay.
And let's see here. As for the triumph, the 5 advantages. So let me see here. One additional identical sign of armor, schematics. Yeah, I won't go with that. So I'm gonna increase your armor soak by 1.
So it's 2 soak then?
Yep, 2 soak. And
Okay.
he's gonna make it lightweight. So reduces the encumbrance by 1. So it's encumbrance 3.
Yeah, so whenever it's 0. Perfect. Nice.
Yep. So now you have a nice armor made by him, and yes, it has his symbol on it.
Yeah.
And yes, if you look at your vibro blade, by the way, you do see his symbol on the sword. right where the hilt is.
When he gives it to me, I will thank him. Thanks for the great work.
And he just wipes off the sweat off his brow. All right, so the group is now ready for combat, if it ever got to combat. Anything else? Anything else?
No. Nothing springs to mind.
If in this case, as I got this on my, I will. I'm just looking chief for attachments, as I'm. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it's personalized to you. It fits quite comfortably, as well as there is some padding on the flaps for your wings.
Oh, nice. So I can, so I can still fly, and I'm padding you.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
You fly perfectly normal, as if it's not even there.
Nice. Yeah. I thank him, and yeah.
You just say, "Cheatish," and he then remembers and then types it. Says, "Okay."
Okay. Yeah.
And he just goes back to doing whatever he's doing. And yes, there's a little droid flying around him now, armed with a little pistol.
Okay.
So wait, can it attack?
It can attack for him.
Oh, that's great.
That's what shot at you.
Oh.
The mind of the droid. I don't know what I am. I don't know where I am. I just know I have to kill.
The droid has battle abilities, purposely built for battle. Let's see here for the stats for it is actually in the crafted droids area. They just haven't put the gun in yet, but it's all its stats are 1. Soak is 2. It's a minion, of course. It has defense 1. And has skills in melee, ranged heavy, ranged light, and perception. Also has the bodyguard talent, and has a narrow profile, which increases its range defense by 1, and armor plating, which increases its soak by 1. So it's a nice little droid for him. So he's able. It's something that will help him stave off attacks as well as attack. So, how you guys are going to proceed against the with the last target?
Well, I mean, do they have their own speeder in like a garage somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. I guess. Well, if they do, we could potentially sabotage the speeder.
Well, it's up to the group what they would like to do, because this one's going to be a little more heavily defended because of the last guy. So it's up to you how you want to go about it.
Yeah, we could do what we did, what I did last session. I ask the racer for their autograph, and then while they're distracted, pop.
And my character looks at you and says, and does a hands an exploding gesture with his hands. Lena.
Yeah, I'm still just trying to decode that mentally. I mean, yeah, she would ask, like, yeah, I hate to potentially ask the obvious, but are you referring to a headshot or vehicular sabotage?
He then does a motion with his thumb. He makes a fist and pushes his thumb down and up, thumb down and up, and then he goes back to doing the explosion gesture with his hands.
I guess sabotage it is.
And he just shakes his head, grabs his pad, and says, "Would you like a bomb?"
Sure.
So you want him to create a grenade. Perfect.
And he has schematics for that, right?
Yes, improved schematics for it.
Ooh, nice.
So let me get that all set for you. Because now he can make those with extreme prejudice. I gotta get this stuff more set up for me to just easily do this. Let me see here. And there we go. Open
Yay.
that.
Oh, that's
there we go.
different. I was looking at the wrong roll.
Mechanics, difficulty 1 purple.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, 2 successes, 4 advantages, and 1 triumph.
Makes it instantly.
Pretty much. He says it's. He gives you the cost because he's.
What's the cost?
And he did save the receipt, by the way.
All right. Oh, so then we'll just use that for the hut. All right. So it doesn't cost me anything.
Well, it's gonna cost you something until you get to
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Let's see here. Okay. That's rolling weapons. There we go. Ranged weapons. Grenade. It's light. It's short. 8 damage. Crit 4. Encumbrance 1. Blast 6. Limited ammo, of course. But, of course, with all those advantages, he's gonna add burn quality to it, so it can burn.
Nice.
And with the 1 triumph, burn quality of 1, and the weapon critical rate. Actually, you know what? Screw the burn. He's gonna make your grenade. Here's your grenade stats. Range light, of course. Damage 8.
Hold on, let me write it. So damage is 8.
Crit is now 2.
2. Next.
Encumbrance 1.
Encumbrance 1.
Blast 6.
6.
And that's it.
Alright, so damage 8, crit 2, encumbrance 1, blast 6. Okay.
Yeah, he basically, instead of going with the burn quality, he went with lethal. With both the triumph and the 4 advantages. Decreasing the crit rating by 1 each time. So he basically took 2 levels of the crit off to make it much easier.
So normally the crit would be 4.
Normally the crit is 4.
Okay.
So He even tells you, very dangerous.
I like it.
And he just hands it to you and goes back. Goes over and says, "It's basically done." He did it within about 30 minutes.
Good.
So that thing is big, and that thing is nasty.
So, all right. Well, down to the garage.
All right, and he walks with you. And is everybody else coming with?
Yes.
They're now trying to assassinate the pilot, I guess. Or what are they doing?
I mean, technically, the grenade will assassinate the pilot.
Oh. Oh, you yeah, you're substituting. Sorry, I'm just slightly off today. If you need some, if you need some distraction, I can provide it.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Okay, then I'm coming along.
Okay. So you guys get over there. Of course, it's very heavily guarded, as well as a lot of fans right now trying to get her autograph. As you get to that, get there, and she's of course just signing away. So what are you guys going to do?
Well, I mean, I figure the guards are probably more focused on the celebrity or the racer. So, you know, I'm guessing like probably go through the rear entrance.
And are you doing this with your armor on, by the way?
Yeah, my armor's my second skin.
Okay. Basically, you come in the rear entrance, and of course they spot you right away. And they just ask you, what's your purpose of the visit?
Schedule maintenance.
He
One final
screams, "Oh,
checkup before the
boss!
race.
Hey, boss! Do we have clearance for it?" She just looks and shrugs. I don't know. And he asks for your order form.
And Lena explains that, you know, I wasn't handed one. I was just told to head down here and get it done.
My character immediately skulks away and grabs Camero. Camero.
Camero, no, I'm a cam now.
Camero.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
while you're talking to him, he's doing something over there, and he basically types real quick, "You're a hut." On the
No,
screen.
you're a hut. I'm just kidding.
What? He is writing on his screen that I'm a hut.
Yes, and then he types, "You're gonna make a call now."
Okay.
So
I will do as ordered.
okay. So it takes a little bit of time, but he takes strain for it too. But he succeeds, and in comes a transmission to them. They say, "Yes, how can I help you, sir?" "Hello, sir."
He- um. Just as a quick question, I'm out of character. I'm talking now to the guards, probably via
Yeah.
com.
Yeah.
I'm saying my master has ordered some
And
maintenance.
my guy immediately swipes his hands and nods no, and points to the word hut, and then to you.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
In other words, he's saying you are the hut boss.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm saying I've ordered some some maintenance mechanics. Let them pass.
Okay. Deception check. It's going to be boosted by me, of course, and of course, it's going to be against their will, which is going to be 1 purple.
Okay. So boost. Yeah, not still not good for me, but yeah, better than nothing.
Hey, 1 success. So after
Imitating.
after that, the comlink goes over. Let him through. Yeah.
Just as a question, did he use some auto translation on his device, or how could I? Because I can't speak Huttese.
He used an auto translator on his system.
Okay.
So yeah, it's your character. Basically, all he wanted you to do is be their hot boss,
Okay.
and you basically walk back in there. Right then, the guards are saying, "Let him through, let him through," and of course, my character comes with, takes out the goo gun, and makes it look like he's actually doing some good maintenance work. What about you, Gambro? What are you doing?
I'm just going over to some to some guards and just starting a slight chat with them if they are willing to. And
Oh yeah,
yeah,
they're more than willing to talk.
keeping them busy, forgetting about time maybe too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna, Lena, if you're gonna be doing your skullduggery to put it in there.
Oh, I thought it would be mechanics to.
Well, yeah,
Skullduggery either one.
mechanics or skullduggery. It's your choice.
I'll do mechanics because I have a rank
Okay.
in it.
Okay. So you're getting a boost from us, as well as a reduced difficulty by 1. So your mechanics is going to be a 2 purple
2 purple. Okay.
and 1 setback, by the
Oh,
way.
all right. Let me roll a setback. 1 failure, but that's still 3 successes.
All right. So you manage to build the grenade into the actual engine, so that it's definitely like one of the key parts, and set to detonate once it reaches a speed.
Yeah, I was actually just about to say, it's like I wanted to calibrate it to where like once you get like 60 miles a second or whatever, then it goes off.
Yeah. So at full throttle, full throttle, or will be instant. It will explode.
Good.
So you guys leave there after some quick maintenance work, and the next day, so you hear some commotions, and you actually go out the next day to look at the actual garage, because something happened there. Apparently they found a grenade in the engine.
But we hit it. I thought we did a roll to conceal it.
You did.
And how did they find it?
Well, from what you understand, she later that evening she asked for somebody to check out the engines.
Oh, good.
I'm surprised nobody. Oh wait, does somebody have the sensibility?
What?
The
Do any of sense?
no, I don't have force sense now.
No.
Or
Okay. Because there is something that even you guys are scratching your heads about.
okay, what's it?
But so yeah, she's the engine exploded and now they're replacing the engine.
Will they have it fixed by the race?
Oh yes.
Oh god.
They're you can see the mechanics working overtime.
Shit.
Guys doing any investigation or anything else?
Mm, um, I'm just what I did all last days, just trying to get to people talking like having nice talks, trying to get some
Information?
yeah.
Okay, street smarts.
Okay.
Difficulty is going to be 4 purple.
Oof. Ouchie.
And just so you know, any kind of investigation into her is going to be 4 purple.
I've got another idea. Could I get just around, just keep looking, trying to stay, yeah, just staying just from a high position and yeah, keeping um trying to focus on finding something that could be that could be that could be part of what happened here.
Well,
In this case, I'm trying to argue for vigilance.
okay, vigilance. Well, you
As
won't be rolling vigilance for that.
yeah, as doing
Because
like
the moment you fly to a certain height, a droid stops you.
okay,
And,
right,
and it says in pure common, only so high here.
okay. Then I'm staying there, and like then I'm just doing yeah, just watching the area like guard duty, you know.
Yep, there's a lot of guards there. A lot of them. It's from yesterday to today, the number of guards increased by at least half.
Yeah, if if I can just take up some informations, or if I see if I just take up some pieces of some people chatting about the situation, I would just go I would just
Stealth,
focus myself on listening there, you know.
stealth as you're trying to listen into conversations. Difficulty will be would be less, but it will have a setback because of the noise in the area. So it's going to be for you. It's going to be 2 purple
And the setback again.
and a
Spell.
setback. Yep. And I
Yeah,
will be increasing it by 1, so making it one red.
yeah. Well, just go with the lucky roll. Maybe I can do it if the rolls are favoring me, but probably not. So
Might want to
even
flip
with
a destiny point.
no, even with this, the chance is just low for flipping a destiny point. So I will just go with out. Hmm. Okay. could have, yeah, as a
Every time you try to listen into a conversation, somebody swats you away.
and they are just
And
yeah.
yes, you got hit once or twice, so you take 2 fatigue.
Okay, yeah.
But my character looks at Lena and puts his hands up, shrugging. What happened?
Is he asking that in reference to the discovery?
And then he nods his head, yes.
Yeah, I think they found the little surprise we left in their engine the other night.
He points to you, does a motion like he's turning a wrench or something, and then cover his hands.
I don't get it.
He shrugs, grabs out his data pad. Did you hide it well?
Out of character, I can't remember if I hid that one or somebody else did.
You did.
Oh, I did. Well, no, I wouldn't have put it in the engine.
Well, you did a mechanics check.
Well, not
And
for.
you said
Well,
to go a certain.
well, for the grenade that I put a short while ago, I mean, I hid that within the systems of the podracer.
Either what way, they found it.
Oh, they found it for this speeder. Oh shit.
Yes.
All right. Well. Yeah. I guess I would. Leonard would just go. Look, I don't know how they found it.
And he does like the little. He's wagging his fingers at you.
Don't fucking wag your finger at me. I tried my best.
No, not one finger. All of his fingers.
Oh. I thought
He's
you.
going like and he's going ooh.
What?
Shrugs and pulls out his data pad. Shrugs again and says, "Psychic."
What now?
Psychic.
Sidekick?
Psychic.
I don't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry.
He shrugs, puts out his pad. Psychic. It reads.
Okay. So she, Lena's kind of at a loss for words as to what to do. So is everybody else here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's like, all right, well, do you want to go back to plan A? When she does like a sort of finger gun motion.
Try what you need to do.
I will be back in a second.
Okay. So I mean, they found the grenade, and we can't go back in and put the grenade in, or like put in another grenade. So I guess the only real option is just to fucking frag this woman. Is there any kind of like elevated position I can get to?
That's far away from the crowd without it. Perception.
Okey doke.
Difficulty is going to be at least 3 to 4 purple.
Alright.
3 purple.
3. Okay. There we go.
Okay. You managed to find quite a few spots where even there are guards. But
Wait.
you found one spot where you can actually go to that would still give you line of sight.
Okay. Alright. Then I will head around there as securely as possible. And what's the threat?
The threat is just strain.
Okay,
At this
so
point.
just take a point of strain. Okay. Okie
Okay.
doke.
And while the fans are all cheering around her, You're putting a bead on her.
Yep. Range combat?
It's going to be ranged.
Okay.
Long range.
And so long range is 3?
Yep.
Okay, 3.
However,
what?
One of those 3 is a red.
Alright, and then I'm going to flip a light side
And
totem.
I will be spending a chip to make it 2 red.
Alright, then I'm going to spend a thing to get another yellow.
So 2 red and
2.
a purple.
Alright.
Okay. Technically, you make a success.
Yep.
The advantage, I will allow you to offset what her plan, what was going to happen. The threat is she is not dead. You hit her.
And you said I can offset that?
Basically, you're offsetting the fact that you actually injured her, not kill her. The
Oh.
part that real weird to the whole thing was all of a sudden she pretended like she was collapsing, from stress.
Okay.
So you managed to hit her right in the shoulder.
Alright.
And there's of course guards everywhere trying to figure out where the shot came from. There are guards around your area as well.
But I do have a silencer on my gun, so that makes it even harder for him.
Well, it makes it harder, but there's still guards in the area for you to try to sneak away.
Alright, so what is that? Stealth?
It's going to be stealth. It's going to be 1 setback, and it's going to be 4 purple.
Alright, 4 purple. Here's the thing, though. So my armor, where the hell's my armor? I have custom fit. Remove 1 setback die from athletics and stealth checks while wearing the armor. So the setback goes away, and it's just 4 purple.
You offset it. Offset that.
Yeah, I get rid of the setback.
I am increasing the difficulty.
Then I shall too, or increase the.
Right.
So.
1 red, 3 purple.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Other than spraining your ankle, take 1 strain. You finally escape to a safe enough area, and finally, after a short while later, Jordan and the other 2 come up to you, and there's even Jordan's like shaking his hands, like, and then he pulls out his data pad, gives it to Gamro, and says, "What the hell happened?"
Don't know. It's something real bad. Anyone that shouldn't be involved got involved somehow. It's you can sense the bad vibes.
And he just shrugs. Bad vibes.
I don't know how to translate it, but there's just something not feeling right here. Can you do some research on your computer to it?
He looks around, nods his head. Yes. Are you going to boost him?
I'm trying to help where I can. Maybe just I'm just trying to committing myself to what I feel and just trying to direct him slightly, so adding a boost to him.
Yeah. Okay. So let me see here. And of course, my character I will increase that difficulty from 4 purple to 1 red and 3 purple. Should I use flip it back to?
Yes, do it.
Okay.
Do it now.
Okay. There we go. So move that green. It's now a yellow.
I just realized literally none of my boost die had any results.
3 successes and 1 threat. So the threat is they see that the information is being leaked, and he gets it and shuts off the computer and points and puts on the pad run.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just running then, if he tells me to, and
Yeah, the two of you start running. What about you, Suki?
I think Suki stepped away.
Okay. What about you?
Me?
You
I'm
gonna
still
follow
running.
them running? Okay. All right. After a few minutes after you guys run like the Dickens, you look behind and you see like 2 armored vehicles go over there.
Like, are they chasing us or heading onto the scene?
To the scene.
Oh, thank God.
To the scene where you guys just were.
Oh.
Another where he was hacking.
Oh, God.
And Imperial troopers come out.
Oh, shit.
like when we meet again, can we meet again without being chased?
And I got after a short while, when you guys ran away from there, he tells you he found out what you wanted to know.
It's the Empire's involved. That's weird. Shouldn't be here. So, but what exactly?
There's rumors that she was a one of the pilots for her homeworld. And pilots, do you have knowledge of what's your education?
None.
Basically, my character translates it for you. People in that culture who can pilot are force sensitive.
Okay. And she is part. She was taken by the Empire. That's.
He shrugged, nods his head. No.
Not. But.
She is part of. She is part of the. Not the Chiss. You remember, she's Chiss. She's part of their fleet and everything.
Okay.
So she's part of the Chiss Empire, not your empire.
Oh, okay. But why are there Imperial soldiers now? Then.
Because
Imperial
they hate force users?
Nope.
Oh.
Because they have a deal with the Chiss.
The thing is, the Chiss Empire is. Oh wait, no. The Chiss Empire like is. Are you talking in character or out of character?
Out of character, they aligned with the Chiss aligned themselves with the Empire.
Yeah, I know, because the Chiss Empire, like, I think that it was because they are like on the same level as the Empire, and it would be too.
Yeah, they're
It would be too resourceful for the Empire to like annex them. So they said, "Yo, okay, we are cool with you. Be there in the in the unknown regions. It's okay."
But at the same time, because they have such a great deal with them, you know, anytime somebody of importance goes into your area, they're being guarded by the Empire.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you
And
just found out your
even if
target.
not, you don't want to fuck with the Chiss Empire.
Believe it or not, but that explains why why she managed to dodge everything.
Yeah. That's I'm explaining then that she has probably she just could foresee the shot for like 1.5 seconds and could use this time to dodge the the killing blow.
And my guy just looks and shrugs and says, types, so she can see the future.
She can sense it, so she could she can she can just, yeah, you could even say name it seeing. She just can sense what happens next, like some seconds into the future, and she just dodged the killing blow based on that sense, on that. Yeah.
He types out real quick. How far can she see in the future, do you think?
Depends on her depends on her connection to the force. It could reach from probably 1 second to.
And then my guy just types out, what the hell is the force?
Yeah, Lena's kind of in agreement. It's like, what? Force? What are you talking about?
It's look at it like an unseen power. It connects every living being, but still, but only few can sense or use it to an extent. In earlier days, they were organized, but with the uprising of the empire, they were suppressed, hunted, and killed most of the time, because they could be potential enemies. And yeah, basically, what she can do with it is she could, if she's strong enough, she could even see several seconds into the future, or she could even see her fate, what will happen to her in some time, not exact scenes, but she would know, she could know what happens to her, maybe even, yeah. There are many things that can be possible, too many to explain everything. Almost everything can be possible.
And
I
my
keep
guy
quiet
just
in that.
asks, how do you know all this?
I explained it already to you some time ago.
And he said, okay.
Keep quiet in that topic.
Yeah, no.
So,
I'll see.
he
Actually,
types out. What
actually,
can
I have, when we talked about the lightsaber stuff, I've already told them some informations on this theme. So if they can connect it, it's there. You can play it out, but they know that I'm somehow educated in this theme by a master of mine. So
Right. All right. And that said, my guy pulls Lena away. So Lena, meet me in split mission.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. The reason I'm doing it this way is because I know your character's very secretive about it. My guy says, "Are you a Mando?"
Yeah, her eyes just kind of dart back and forth like there's a little sort of drop of sweat. She was like, "Can you ask an easier question?"
And then he said, nods his head, and types it out again. "Are you a Mandalorian?"
And she firmly puts a hand on his shoulder and saying, "What I'm about to tell you does not get repeated. Got it?"
And he types out yes.
I am. I
Uh,
I, I survived the purge.
and he looks over at them. He said, "It was kind of weird for you to request Mandalorian armor." Yeah, he had suspicions for it. And then he says, "If we're revealing secrets, I can speak common very little."
And does he say that in common or basic?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And she says like, "Well, in exchange, if you want me to keep it tight-lipped, I will. Just please don't tell anybody."
He says, "Okay."
And then she
But
offers the hand to shake.
but then he says, "But didn't you hunt those religious lunatics yourself?"
I didn't. My family's ancestors did, but I didn't. I've never even seen one in person. All I've heard is stories.
You know what? And he's like, "What stories have you heard?"
Just that the Mandalorians, they fought these weird people who did all sorts of magic and all this hoo-ha, and she's just kind of talking with her hands a little bit, and she's saying that they were, they tried, that we came into conflict with them a long time ago, and there were wars, and it resulted in the devastation of Mandalore, and it was a mess. And I myself was born after the Clone War, and they, to my understanding, were wiped out after the Clone War. So I had
And
never seen
he
one.
sort of chuckled and said, "I was born after the Clone War too."
Hmm. Yeah, she
It's
smiles at that.
100% true.
Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, I kind of figured that. Zero guesses as to why."
But all right, back into the
All
main
right,
mission.
cool.
All right, sorry about that. Wait, guys. All right.
Am I being sold to the Empire now?
Well, we're thinking about it. We're
Oof.
like, do you think how many credits do you think he'll be worth?
Yeah.
What race are you again, and what's your profile? What's your job?
But in all seriousness, nah, we weren't. It was just character related shit.
Yes, still, I might have a good shot on the worth of him.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No, I won't buy him, but I have a good imagine what he would be worth if I know. If you're a Tadarian, right?
Todorian, yeah.
And
Mhm.
what are you good with again?
Basically, out of character informations, if you took deep enough, you could imagine that I'm a Force user.
Yeah, but like when it's practical, well, yeah, force user. But like if I didn't know that you would be a force user, what's your profile like? What?
Yeah, charismatic. So
Okay.
everything that has to do with serving, just being a servant to an high people, to high peoples.
Then I would maybe
Mhm.
50,000, not 50, 15,000 maybe if you have a good bargain.
Anyways, my guy just shrugs his head. He doesn't know what the heck to make of it all. And he says, "So what do we do about it?" Well, of course, types it out and says, "What to do? What do we do about it?"
Well, the best it would be not be caught. I don't want
Mm,
really the attention of the Empire.
basically, we just have to look. Maybe she's hit enough to not participate.
Well, he says that's hopeful thinking, but Wanda'll hack into the medic bay, their medic area, and try to take a look at her charts.
Okay.
Yeah, let's wait until we're in the safety of the Hut Palace to do that.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be wise to do it in the Hut Palace, as they would know that we are somehow lying to him. So maybe just going to a spot unrelated to us would be better.
My guy nods his head no, and he types out why. He says they're going to have better protection from them to trace back.
Okay.
Like they did with earlier.
Okay.
But okay, so that's it for this session. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very, very good.
All right. And I hope the twist was good enough for you guys. So, all right. So for XP, moved it along. I'm giving the group 10 XP.
Awesome.
Ooh, nice.
So it's 10 XP. You, of course, have your credits from what you've collected.
I have a dream that one day my character will become useful. I have a dream.
I have also the dream for that because I also didn't really do anything with my char yet. I killed one guy.
Well, you're good for distracting.
Yeah.
Hey, if you get a chance to use that vibro sword,
Then I definitely will kill him.
yes. By the way, what enhancements do you want is available to it?
He means to the monomolecular edge. Oh my gosh.
You can just upgrade it to 2 pierce.
Yeah, so I have now PS5.
All right, but what modifications can I make to it?
Yeah, that's what you can mod on it for 100 credits plus 2 PS. The base mod.
I imagine it's 1 pierce and then a second roll for
no, the base modifier is -1 crit rating, and the modification, the mod you can put onto it is plus 2 PS, I think.
Yeah, he's right.
Okay, so my character will offers to tweak it for you.
Yeah, that would be the thing. Yeah.
Okay, so my character is gonna do that for you. And let's see here. So it's going to cost you 100 credits for him to do this.
Yeah, I will give him the 100 credits.
Okay. So here we go. Mechanics. Yes, the advantage still applies. And is it 3 purple or 4 purple? Trying to remember offhand.
I think 3.
You want me to look into the core?
Yes, real quick.
Okay.
It'll be where the right next to where the attachments are.
Yeah, gain the equipment, customization and modification. It's a hard mechanics check for 100 credits.
So 4.
Hard is 3.
3. Okay. Here we go.
if there's any despair generated, the attachment will get destroyed. I think it was.
Well, there was no despair. Anything for all right. So the threats, I'll say it's gonna cost an extra 100 credits. But with 4 successes, he was able to do it for you. So its crit rating is even better now.
What's it up to now? Like 6? Or oh, the crit? No, wait, the crit rating. I thought he was upgrading the Pierce.
Oh, sorry, the Pierce. Yeah.
He's already slightly brain fucked too. Yeah.
Yep. So you have a awesome sword now. All thanks to Jordan.
Yay!
So now you just have to find an opportunity to use it. By the way, your old weapon, are you gonna sell that?
I will stick to it as a backup weapon.
Well, then you would walk around with 2 canes.
No, like I will keep it like on the base as a backup weapon.
Okay, all right. But
Did you accidentally put your modification on the wrong weapon?
No, I had it also for the
Oh, okay.
for
regular,
this one.
yeah,
Yeah.
the one my
I
guy.
have to still do it right on the rifle blade.
The one I made it extremely deadly. So now that you actually know that, yes, if he makes you a lightsaber, it will be spectacular.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked with General a bit. A lightsaber wouldn't be as good as a normal blade for me because
Yeah.
of the skill set of the Marauder.
And as if it would be in character, I would tell him that he had to learn that people that are using this have to learn their whole life dedicating it all to him to it, and
Well,
if she's using mainly her strength and those strength focused fighting style, it would only weaken her
well, the
abilities.
thing is, my character was a Padawan in the Clone Wars, so she knows basically how to fight with a lightsaber.
And my guy just offers you to build you the best lightsaber for you.
Okay.
He wants to know if you ever just let him know when you're ready to have one made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before one can be made, the core is needed.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, we have a lightsaber. We just need a core.
well, you have a basic lightsaber that was built for somebody else.
But we have like a foundation on which you can build on if we have a core.
Yeah,
Right.
you have the hilt. You just don't have the crystal.
Yeah.
But the hilt is built for somebody else. And
Yeah,
Wait, I
but
thought the hilt was I thought the hilt was picked up on Kashyyyk, and then the crystal was what the Hutt wanted.
The Shoto hilt was given by by my character's master to me OC information with a training emitter, so he could just train basic forms.
yeah, but we also found a lightsaber hilt on Kashyyyk.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I picked that
one
up. Like, I have that hilt.
The one on
okay.
Kashyyyk will be difficult for either of you to use.
Well,
And
I have a rank
it's
in
just
it.
going to give you one setback. That's it. To use
Yeah,
that
okay.
lightsaber. My character is willing to make you the most awesome lightsaber you can imagine. Because, yes, there are crafting rules for lightsabers.
Yeah, I know.
And my guy, you already seen what my guy can do.
And he just wants he just wants to craft something new he hasn't crafted before, probably.
Yes.